What's going on, man? Welcome to the Urbal Tea Podcast. I'm your host, Uncle Dub, in the building. And I'm sitting here with my beautiful co-host, man. We so glad to have her back, Miss.
It's Rita D, y'all. I'm in the building.
I
ain't went nowhere.
Man, she ain't went nowhere, man. She looking beautiful, man. I'm feeling good. We looking good, man. And we glad to be back, man. I know it's been a minute, man. Definitely. I'll talk to y'all a little bit about that in a minute. We got two hosts. We got two co-hosts today, man. One of them, both of them are comedians, man. And we love our comedians. Round of applause for the comedians out there, please. Yes. We got Miss Renee Drake in the building. What's going on, Queen?
That's what you're supposed to do.
I like that. Do that one more time.
Hey, I feel it. We came into that disco music, nigga. I was in this bitch doing the air push-up like, oh, motherfucker.
Yo, roll up and roll in here, y'all.
Definitely, man. We glad to have you. And we got my man Wayne Mack in the building. Comedian. What up, baby? You all right?
What's up, man?
Yeah.
What's up right here? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Yeah, man. He in the building, man. We got two comedians in the building. And I want to thank them for coming in, man. We're going to talk our shit today, have a good show. We don't have no specific thing. We just want to talk about coming back, man. Sometimes we look at life like, damn, I done fell off. How am I bounce back? But sometimes rock bottom can be a trampoline. You know what I'm saying? You can bounce off of that. So definitely, we didn't fall off, but mentally, I kind of did. You know, that's why I want to talk to you guys about. Sometimes we don't, in the black community, we don't think about. I know it's a big thing now with the mental illness thing, right. But I was just a little depressed, man. I really lost my way a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't feel like it. And when you don't feel like it, sometimes you don't move on what you know. What God put you in this world to do. You got a problem somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't feel like doing something I love. Right. So that's probably why we haven't been here. But I'm glad we back and we feeling this motherfucker with energy. So how was your weekend? Yeah. How you been, Rita D? How was your month? Shit, what's been going on in Rita D's life?
I was just about to say how my month was. So with that being said, I want to touch on a little bit about what you said with the mental health. Sometimes we got to take a minute for ourselves, a breather. We got to sit back, relax. Self-care sometimes is just not about getting your hair and your nails done. Self-care sometimes is actually pouring back into yourself. You pour so much into the community and you give the people what they want that sometimes at the end of the day you get drained. And when you get drained, you need somebody to pick you up.
Yes.
So I just want to tell you that, it's good being back.
Yes.
These couple of months, I think from December all the way until most recently yesterday, my family has just been dealing with back-to-back issues. Thank God, the Lord hasn't called anyone home, but my mom was in a terrible car accident starting in December. At the beginning of December, she was in ICU for 5 days, blood on her brain, y'all. And if I didn't know how good God was then, I definitely know how good he is now. So I just want to give a shout out to everybody that has poured into me and my mental health, who's called, bought food over, text, sent flowers, everything. Thank y'all. I can't thank everybody. Like I wanted to, but I just publicly want to say thank you.
Man, thank y'all, man. And y'all definitely been looking for us, man, and looking for our energy we bring every Sunday. I know sometimes football be on, but y'all still have a chance to catch us and talk shit to us. So this show is definitely live, man. We are back. You can call into the show. What's the number, Rita D?
313-266-2811.
As you can see, we had new dwellings, so we're just trying to get a chance to do different studios, hopefully until our studio get fixed. So hopefully y'all can bear with us, man. And we looking like everybody else, but fuck this shit, we gonna go back to our own house. You know what I'm saying? But hey man, we back to the podcast. We ready to have some fun. Miles, can we get a round of applause for the guests, for everybody else? Let's talk some shit, man. We up in here, man.
Let's do this.
Yeah. So what's going on, Wayne Mack, man? What's going on with you, brother?
Man. Just been doing my thing in this comedy game.
Okay,
trying
man.
To grow, expanding my brand. You feel me? I've been working right now, man. I got I'm in Wall Street Ultra Lounge right now, hosting every Thursday night.
You got a big thing coming up on the 25th, right?
Yeah, on the 25th.
Okay, tell us about it real quick.
On the 25th, I got a big show coming up. I got Melvin Bender, my headliner. We got April Hollywood featuring, Buddy Love featuring. He out of town right now in New York. I think he headed back right now. These are my people right here. And we got a special invited guest. I can't say the name, but legalities.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? But this show is about to be lit.
Yeah.
So y'all free Thursday. 8 p.m. Y'all come down to Wall Street Ultra Lounge. It's off the Lodge.
Yes,
between
sir.
and 7 Mile.
At Brooks Media, we will be in that building. Real Nurses of Detroit, Urbal Tea Podcast, and Sports Bars Podcast. We will all be in the building. Yeah. So what's been going on you, Renee Drake?
Doing the same thing, trying to keep my foot in the door.
Queen. 1 second, Queen.
Yes.
We got a caller.
We got a caller.
Caller, thank you for calling the Urbal Tea Podcast. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Double J, bro, man? Good to see you back, man.
Man, thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man. We back. We glad to be back, man.
I just had to call, give my shout out to you guys. Like I said, it's just I heard Rita earlier. She was saying, sometimes you gotta sit back for a minute, but it's just so good to have you guys back.
Man, we so happy to be back. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, man. I love that support, man.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't call them fans. They
Brother
supporters, man. Because when you in the mud, they the ones that's gonna bring you and build you up. You know what I'm saying? And pick you up. I don't need a fan. I don't need a fanatic. I need somebody to support me and help me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And so what's been going on, Renee Drake? What's going on?
Yeah, so last time y'all saw me, I was just acting, and now I'm doing comedy. So.
Yeah, you are. You've been everywhere.
I'm everywhere.
Damn. I mean, I've been seeing you do. Man. So how has it been perfecting your craft? Have you had that one night where nobody laughed, or how about both of you guys that? Have y'all ever had that night where nobody laughed?
Luckily, I have not been there yet. But I mean, sometimes it is kind of light on the laughs, depending on where you at. I'll keep shit 100.
But your comedy, you be interacting, like you be moving around the stage. Yeah, you don't sit in no one spot. You talk gas shit.
Once I learned how to get off that stage, it was, it became a whole nother game for me.
Yeah,
I love it.
What about you, bro? Have you ever got where motherfuckers just didn't say nothing?
Nah, man. I felt uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm so ignorant. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm ignorant as hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving around that bitch.
Yeah.
You sometimes you can't deny the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm so ignorant, man. But I like to keep the people energetic. I'm energetic. You know what I'm saying? So I like to keep the people, engaged with me. You know what I'm saying? But I have had nights where I'm like, dang, why they not that engaged? You know, because I want the most. I want laughs out of everything that come out my mouth.
Hell yeah.
I try.
That should be
because
you're going for greatness. Because when you're going for greatness, you expect that. Because you know the time that you put in writing them jokes. You know what I'm saying? So far as both of you guys, I ask y'all, I'm just giving y'all a couple minutes just to talk about you guys and we get to the show. Far as writing comedy. How hard is writing comedy? They say it's almost like worse than writing music. How hard is writing comedy? Like coming up with a joke and writing it.
You want to go first? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
First.
Seeing how I'm new to the game, so literally all of my beginning jokes were like just stories I had told to other people that were, funny at that time. But when I had to tell them to a class or, it was like, that ain't hitting. That ain't hitting, sister. Go on in there and put that on wax. So once I put it on paper, I learned how to fill in all of my blanks and to do all of the, the extra necessities to make it funny. But it's hard because if you're not really creative and you just sitting there like, what am I gonna do, or you're not used to writing, it can be very hard.
Yeah, definitely, man. I know that guy. What about you, bro? How does the writing? What is your writing technique?
Is crazy, man. I used to rap. You know that.
Yeah, man. I've been knowing him my whole life, man. I'm just letting y'all know. When you get famous and get up there, like Dub knew that nigga.
We gonna get to that all that shit. nigga. Christian Brothers. We start from the bottom.
Christian Brothers, E and J days, man.
Damn. They don't know.
Man, rapping in my attic, man.
Yeah.
But see, we was young. We couldn't afford the shit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But just leaving that game and then trying to write, just putting pieces together. But life is comedy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Life is comedy. You know what I'm saying? It could be the hardest thing. You know what I'm saying? It could be the pains and the happiness. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Life is comedy. So you put that together, man. I've tried to write a joke, and when I try, it's hard. It's like writer's block.
So you just go up there and freestyle every time?
No, you can't do that.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I was just about to say that's talent.
Sometimes it fall in your lap. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Sometimes those improvs fall in your lap. Like last night, like I did a show last night. They just give it. Sometimes the crowd will give it to you. Thank you, God.
Yes, that's the best thing.
And but life is comedy, man. And I just take it for what it is, and I just take my time when I'm putting things together. Sometimes it just comes together for me, man.
That's
and
real shit.
I just don't rush it. I don't just try to write anything. It just flow, man, with life.
Well, what made you want to do comedy? Is this something that somebody just told you, like, you funny as hell, dog?
Man, people in elementary then ran into me like, man, I thought you was gonna be the next Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock, because I was just so stupid, you know what I'm saying? Like coming up here from elementary, man. And I used to promote parties. You know, I used to be a party promoter, and then I switched to comedy. Actually, I went to a comedy show one night and met Melvin Bender. He funny as hell. He gonna be this is the headliner for Thursday.
Yeah, for Thursday.
Yeah, and I talked to him the other day. We was talking. I was like, man, it's like it came full circle, you know, because I met him like 16 years ago. I went to a comedy show. He had me laughing my ass off, like just crying. You know, so I went up to him afterwards, man, and I wanted to promote comedy. You know, I wanted to do a show. So, you know, I met him. He introduced me to a lot of people, and you know, a lot of comedians like Shawnee D, Martini Head, you know, just introduced me to a lot of people. And you know, they were coming through. Kool-Aid also hosted for me. Wow. And
rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace, man. Dog, cool as hell. That was my guy right there, man. But my brother-in-law is Popcorn, which I met through Melvin Bender, and my sister met, and they got together. You know, long story short. But Popcorn, you know, we like thick as thieves. You know, we hang all the time. And I was just going through some things in my life last year, and I needed laughter. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that's where it came together for me, and I got into comedy. And I hit the ground running. You know what I'm saying? And it's been working out well for me so far.
Okay.
You know,
so do you have a 9 to 5, an 8 to 4?
I got
12,
5
11?
to 5.
Okay.
12 to 5.
5 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay.
You know, my life is crazy, man. I got I haul fuel. I'm a fuel hauler.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I drive fuel tankers. I have a cleaning company as well. I got a 4-year-old son. I got a 23-year-old son. I got a wife. I got, you know what I'm saying? My life is.
So you busy, man.
Man, I sleep like 3 hours a day.
Man, that's all you can afford to do, man. Especially in these days, man.
Right,
It's like we gotta. I think after the pandemic, man, we learned. A lot of people learned that entrepreneurship and chasing your dreams are important, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Just we was working for shit. Everybody was cool, comfortable. Then that shit hit. Like, damn, how I'm gonna get some money? Now I'm depending on these people to give me some money.
Man,
I gotta create something that's why you got so many YouTubers now and all that other shit podcasters, especially that. So we still the best, though. I know everybody else out here still thought they was doing something. We back. We back. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But so Renee Drake, as far as your comedy career, how often do you write new jokes? You know what I'm saying? How do y'all do that? Do y'all go like a 6-month span of doing the same jokes, or I know y'all don't have new jokes for every time y'all perform?
I will give the political correct.
Don't say it if you can't.
No. I'm just saying, like, for real, you really, to become the best, you want to write. You want to write just like a rapper or anyone else in their craft. You want to write. But it's different with comedy because life is comedy. Anything you see becomes part of your, it can become part of your act. And for that night or whenever it may come up.
So, is it anything that's hands off with you? Is it something that you won't joke? Okay.
Nope. At this point in my life, no. Well, actually, there is.
What won't you tell a joke about?
Right now, I'm still like I'm at everybody on this group because I went through the whole thing with my dude dying, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. I still have not healed from that moment, so that's the only thing I will not. I haven't found that funny in that.
Okay,
I haven't found it, but anything else is. I don't know what happened.
I ain't messing with them LGBTQs. I ain't messing with them.
The alphabet people.
I ain't messing with them. Hey, my dog Blind Man called it the LGBTQ monopoly. LGBT. Shout out to Blind Man. That's funny.
Blind Man is funny. Yeah.
But I don't mess around, man. I don't touch on stuff like that. Sexuality. Politics. I really, just the funny stuff in it. You know what I'm saying? Religion. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I just, I want to see people laugh. People come to laugh. Yeah. And I don't want to touch on things that some people might, you know what I'm saying, take offense to.
And I was watching, because I was watching Corey Holcomb, I think it was, and he was saying that he be having people leave his show from what he said.
Oh, he be.
Yes,
and he's one of my favorite. Him and Eddie Griffin, I love him. But how could you keep your concentration if 2 people got up and walked out your show? That shit right.
It is.
I'll be locked in. So
okay. It is what it is. But I've been to a show recently, and in my opinion, due to the content, they walked out. And on my end, I'm dying laughing that they walked out laughing. That they walked out. They left on your ass, nigga.
Now me, I'm not sensitive like that. You know what I'm saying? I go, if I go there to laugh, I'm not offended by anything anybody says.
But sometimes, you know, like we had one incident, you know, from what I hear. But from what I hear, you know, it was a heckler, and the heckler got upset, and that situation got out of control. So sometimes
it escalated to people putting their hands on each other.
Yeah,
I think I heard about that.
Yeah, so you know, you want
comedy. Is
comedy is supposed to be funny, not dangerous. Yeah. But we've seen, you know, people get, you know, what is it? When they take them, when they don't want to be bothered with them no more. What's that? They take, what's that word? You know, when they take you out, whatever that shit is.
I don't know. I
when they take you out.
Yeah, me too.
No,
you know what I'm saying? When they
they escort them to the exit.
No. When they don't want to be bothered with you no more. Like that one comedian when they said
when they block you out, like when they block.
Yeah, basically.
So wait, you can blackball somebody in the comedian?
No, you mean like just trying to steer
it's another
yeah.
It's another word that I'm talking about.
But
yeah,
it's the Urbal Tea Podcast.
Exactly. We all high. At least I am.
So man, this is my last question to y'all on the comedy tip. I don't know if Rita D has any. What's y'all 1 year goal from here? What's the 1 year goal? Ooh. And we gonna have this in stone. We gonna play this back. What's the 1 year goal?
1 year from now, for me, I would love to have, I don't know, just do a lot of more stages where I'm really featured.
Well, also you're an actress.
Yes.
So you also do that. So you need to
boom on that. Thank you. So, I love you. See, you my dog. And honestly, I would love to be in a movie where I'm actually featured as a comedian, because that's how I got here. So many people thought I was so funny doing acting. They thought that I should be a comedian. So I would love to do
that. Hey, the sky's the limit.
The sky is the limit.
And I see you soaring. And I just want to tell you that over the couple of months, I haven't been able to reach out to you, but you already knew what I was going through. But I just want to give you your flowers right now so you can smell them. You've been doing it. You've been doing it.
I appreciate
it. She back, baby. Rita D back.
Yes,
going nowhere, nigga. Y'all
I'm not going nowhere. And if y'all see us fanning ourselves, I'm gonna just let y'all know.
It's hot.
Look what they using my flyers.
Okay,
I need 2 of them.
Shout out to podcasting, my man.
Every Thursday, I'm gonna do that.
Definitely, man. Definitely shout out to him. But it's hot as fuck.
It's hot in here, y'all. We in the studio. It's hot.
They drunk.
Yeah,
there might be some truth in that. They don't see no guts on
that liquor kicking in.
No, man. But definitely. What about you, bro? 1 year, man. Yeah, we gonna have to step this.
1 year, man, I want to do a 1 hour special. I want to do a 1 hour special, man. My material's building now. You know, I started at 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Then I moved up to 10. I'm telling you, this comedy shit, man. It's different, man. I started at 5 minutes. I moved up to 10. 15. Last night I did 25, man. I was just so excited.
Come on, man.
I was calling people like, nigga, I did 25 minutes. I called my nigga Buddy up in New York, like, Buddy, you should have seen me, man. You know, he out there working, man. He out there grinding, man. Shouts out to Buddy Love, man.
Shout out to Buddy Love.
He out there grinding in New York, man. This boy been doing his thing. He growing. But that's what I'm trying to be, man. I'm trying to get a 1 hour. Trying to get 1 hour special, man. I'm trying to get on McGraw Ave. Because I'm telling you, they got spots open. 100 people die per episode.
McGraw Ave.
Like 100 niggas die every episode. They gotta have an opening for me. Let me die. In there.
Let me die.
Right. I know they got to die.
No, man. So we say gonna be McGraw Ave. We're gonna do the 1 hour special, man. Hopefully podcast and Brooks Media can help you with that, man. Definitely, man.
Get it.
Yeah, like a crackhead. They run up and try to do some shit.
Let me tell y'all. So the first time I heard crackhead, I thought they were literally calling y'all crackheads. And that like crack jokers.
Oh, crack!
Like,
you talking about the crack joker?
Yeah,
I'm
like,
a crack joker.
Why would you call them that? Somebody might hear you.
I thought that too. knew it till about 30 seconds before you said that. I'm like, damn, all right, fuck.
Y'all know what the crack jokers are?
Okay,
I'm in the crack jokers. Tony Roney has a group called the Crack Jokers. Some people haven't misunderstood. What the Crack Jokers are a group of new upcoming comedians, and we hone our craft. We created a brotherhood where we support each other.
That's dope.
That's it. You know, we're not a clique. We're not a gang. We're not. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all fucking nigga up though.
Yeah, no. I mean, we had to. You know,
But y'all have
together. We family. You know, but no, we family. We support each other, and we do our thing. And Tony Roney lets us go up. You know, Starters. He has Comic Vibe and Starters every Friday and Saturday. I'm usually there on Fridays, but I'm starting to move to Saturdays because Saturdays be lit. So
wait a minute, who's MCing this?
It's different hosts every week. He has a different host. You know what I'm saying? Out of the Crack Jokers, you know.
Okay.
And
so it's only geared to the Crack Jokers.
No,
community?
it's not only geared. No,
because I mean, Urbal Tea Podcast trying to, do a
we
little
trying to
MC.
get in there. We can host that.
Y'all want to come in there? I like Tony Roney.
That would be nice.
That'd be dope as hell, man.
Bro, we all about plugging each other, man. And putting each other on, man.
How about Ali? Y'all at the Southfield location?
No, the one on Plymouth.
The original.
And he got a room. He got the comic room.
Yeah.
Tony Roney had that for years, man.
Yeah, we had.
And we go in there, and that's our gym. You know what I'm saying? That's what we work out at. So, you know, you always got a stage to go on. You know what I'm saying? So Tony Roney gives us that. He helps us with our craft. Gives us opportunities that you wouldn't get anywhere else. Because March. We did the Dearborn Theater, and the Dearborn Theater lit. It was a 1,200 seater, man.
Damn.
So we filled up 900 seats. Now I be having a room full of 40 people rolling, but you know, so I'm new to the game. I always wanted to know what it will feel like to have 1,000 people laughing.
No doubt.
Man,
did they?
I had fire ass set.
That first leg?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tore that bitch down. I felt like I was on Def Comedy Jam.
Okay.
Seeing all the black people laugh, dog, I felt so good.
I
Man.
know it did,
You know what I'm saying? But he
man.
give you opportunities like that. You know what I'm saying? And he you selling tickets and stuff, but you get half the proceeds. You know what I'm saying? So you making money as a comedian, and you honing your craft at the same time. You know, and it's great. It's a brotherhood. So that's what we do, man. And a lot of people, some people,
be player haters on it.
Yeah.
You
know what I'm saying?
You never can be good enough for motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't understand it.
Whatever you can do, all good, motherfucker. Like,
Right.
you still gave to them. He ain't give
Exactly.
That's
like,
true.
nigga.
Yeah.
No, but I think that's what we need to do more, man. Just us brothers just sticking together and creating small communities inside our community.
Right.
See, the thing is, we so busy trying to help everybody, but we need to help about a dozen of us. Like I say, my tribe.
Right.
I got a tribe that I fuck with, who I help, and then if we can go outside of that, we can and help and latch on.
But you know, the thing about that is, I feel like even with our culture, and we should normalize this.
Yes.
Pulling somebody up with you.
Come through.
We always
Come through,
think that
right.
they gonna go further, or they gonna beat us, or they gonna beat us out. My thing is, if I got a guest on the show, you got a guest on the show, because we all doing podcasts.
Exactly.
And,
Exactly.
and that's just how I am. And not to cut you off on that, I know you want to speak real quick,
you're fine.
but that's what Brooks Media is. It's a conglomerate, nigga. Come over here and be a partner. You ain't working for me. I ain't telling you what to do. I'm gonna help you out as I can. Miles helped me, so I can help somebody else. It's a partnership. If somebody come by this bitch, we all get in the bag. You feel what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna say this, man. Tony Roney.
I ain't got a bag yet, y'all.
It's coming. We got 3 more years.
It's coming, baby. It's coming, baby.
He told me we got a 5-year plan.
We got 3 more years.
We on year 2.
We on year 2,
man.
baby. But
I'm gonna say one thing, man. Tony Roney has gave so many opportunities to so many comedians throughout the years. I mean, he's had the comic vibe for over 20 years. About 20 years.
Wow.
Yes.
It's so many comedians that still come back.
And still do the room.
And do the room.
Yes.
Big, Mike Bonner was there last night.
Bonner was there
Josh
last
Adams
night.
be
Yes.
up in there. You know what I'm saying?
That's my man,
Comedians just
Josh
pop up
Adams.
and work out.
we supposed to be on his show in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna do
Man.
his podcast too. Shout out to Josh, man.
Yes, I love Josh. Yeah, I went there on Friday and I had a ball. And when I saw Mike come in, I'm like, what's up? Like, hell yeah.
Man.
So that's nice when a lot of times when you go, I tell all of my friends, and let me tell y'all tell y'all friends too. A lot of times when we go to the open mics, you never know who might come through the door. So please come out and support our city. And 2 other things. You did 900. I only got to get 200 people in the room so far. But when I say like the laughs, when you hear that, to do a play, you might have 50, you might have 100 people, and it's not like they are laughing at you, particularly. So to have that to happen is like, oh man. But one last thing.
Go ahead, baby. Talk about it.
Let's get this shit popping where we all, for real, let's get together. One day, let me see. What I want to say is, I would love for Tony and Mike to get together and we just collaborate on things.
Yeah,
and what I'm saying, like, on the day that we had our show, it was a Mother's Day show. It was 6 other shows that day. 6 other shows. About everybody had about the same amount of people at each show. 100, close to 200 people at each show. Why the fuck all of us didn't get together and go to LCA?
Yeah, just do one show.
And do one show. Let's do. How do they think Motown stayed together? Those groups had to collaborate. They got into they went to a small bar and they said, I'm coming, you coming, and you coming, and let's pack this bitch up and we all split the money. This is what we have to do. But when we say that, people are like, nah, it will never. And I'm like, why not?
Push who you know.
You gotta push it. You gotta go behind the lines just like I forgot what they call it with the president, but you gotta they call him a something.
Chain of command. Or
y'all ever watch that movie House of Cards? Dog was a I know he's back. Homosexual. Y'all know that in there. But you need somebody to go around and get everybody together. Like y'all don't have somebody that'll go around.
Yeah.
But getting off of that real quick, not to get off of it. But what is y'all? This is the last question I'm gonna have for I love comedians, man. Yeah. I love comedians. But what is your fear? Do you have a fear? Like, what is your top fear of being a comedian?
Getting smacked.
Or getting canceled.
That was the word I was talking about. Canceled.
Yeah, it can get smacked.
You don't want to be canceled.
I know you're going to get smacked, but get canceled or bomb or...
I ain't got no fear of bombing. I mean, because I don't care about humility. You know what I'm saying? I'm just... I don't care about bombing. But every time before I go up, I get that little... bubble gut. Yeah, everybody, even the comedians that's been doing it for years, you always get that, but it's a dopamine. You know what I'm saying? You love that feeling, man. You want it again. You know what I'm saying? But before you go up, but every time, man, I'll forget everything, all my jokes. But as soon as I hit that stage and grab that mic, everything pop back in.
And they used to have me, excuse me one time, man. Shout out to Miles, man, for got me looking buff in his camera, man. I appreciate it, my nigga. Go ahead, man. He got me right,
He got your best angle.
He got his best angle. All that shit cut right here, nigga. Give me like that. That shit cut like a motherfucker. Damn. But no, man. That shit on the cut, nigga. That shit on the cut, nigga.
I thought you were gonna say you been in the gym.
A little bit, but damn, he got me looking good. I look like I've been in the gym. Shit. Come on, man. Shout out to me in this bitch.
Shout it out.
But what about you, Renee? I like that. Right. So what's your fear, Queen?
Yeah, I don't really have that much fear when I'm on stage because I feel like I got the mic and
everybody else can be.
I'm in control. I'm in control, so I don't really have that many fears. But definitely before I get on, I'm like, gotta use it, gotta throw up. I gotta do all of that.
One of you guys got booed?
Nah. Okay. No, thank God.
Somebody see this, they gonna boo me. That gotta be a bad somebody see this, they gonna try to boo me.
It's gonna be a comedian. It's gonna definitely be a comedian who will try to.
Hey, listen. Hey, the bubble guts. Hey, I used the bathroom as starters on Plymouth and Southfield one night before my set.
You had to stand up. You had to touch that. You had to stand up with the hands.
That's messed up. I used it as starters on Plymouth and Southfield.
Lord. Yeah, that's what you call stand up in it.
Hell yeah, nigga.
That's like using a porta potty downtown.
Oh my gosh.
Man, I be going to them truck stops.
Man, I was spraying that bad, dog.
I learned the shit on truck stops.
You know how to drive to
white.
My homeboy, we went to Gold Corral one day. He come back from the bathroom cracking up. I said, "What you laughing at?" He said, Man, this nigga in here talking about, hey man, can you pass me some tissue? I've been in this bitch 30 minutes.
Feet asleep and everything.
Said, ain't nobody been in here for 30 minutes to give no tissue.
Oh, his leg right fell asleep. You know, nigga. Your leg went up on the
dead.
Nigga, I would have got up and watched that when I went home. Nigga, I ain't finna let my legs go to sleep.
Stand up just walking.
Whole car smell like ass when you get out of there. I'm going home.
I
nigga.
said, well, his people, he must be by his goddamn self, because
The
ain't
women-
nobody even want to look for
The
him.
women legs go numb on the toilet. It's just men.
Man, hell yeah.
Okay.
I don't use the
I never
bathroom
had to
out.
do with my nuts or something.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I hate that shit.
No, you say you
After
don't
you done had some greens and some goddamn corn on the cob,
Oh, yeah, it's over. It's over.
You know, that boy was
and don't drink no Hennessy or no shit like that. You be in there for about half an hour, 49 minutes.
Too much sugar now. I'm trying to keep my foot.
All right, man. We're going to get into the show of the questions, man. I don't know where these questions coming from. I just ask them, man, and y'all just answer them, man.
Awesome.
So first question of the day for the Urbal Tea Podcast is cheating in a relationship, does it mean it's over, or have y'all ever gave a second chance? We're going to start with you, brother. No, matter of fact, we'll start with the Queen Renee. She's going to be longer. That shit going to be 2 minute answers.
I'm going to just keep it
You
short.
already know.
Yes, I
love
take
my
back
baby.
all my cheaters because they take me back.
Straight up. Damn.
That's that good sex right there. That's the
You got
good stuff.
that whoop
Yeah.
down there.
I be like, shit, you went and did your thing. I'm glad because I was doing my goddamn thing too.
Oh, so you tell them that you cheated after they
you gotta keep that ego going.
You can't tell me you cheated after
gotta
I cheat,
keep
but
that
you gonna
ego
have a whole
going.
problem. I'm gonna tell
You ain't gonna do nothing but tear that pussy up.
You a cheater.
Nigga love, motherfucker love to be in a goddamn threesome without the other person.
Hell
You
yeah.
lying to me.
That's why I don't like threesomes, nigga. I don't want you to know.
So you never got caught in the beginning. You just tell after.
Yeah, I just tell it when I be
like
mad.
that.
Like
I
fuck
like
you.
that.
That's why I was fucking
That's
cheating
what
on your
everything
ass.
come
I
out.
like that. I like
Yeah.
that. I like
Cool,
that. I
man.
like
That's not
that.
like
Yes,
that.
no, I don't, you don't say it like that.
Y'all women, y'all bold as hell.
Women, listen,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. Women, and I'm a firm believer on this. We do not get caught unless we want to. So that's why I
Exactly.
asked if she got caught.
Sneaky motherfucker.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah, y'all
So
sneaky
I just
as
want to
fuck.
let the women out there know. Take a page out of a Renee Drake book, okay?
Please do.
Even
And
if
have
you,
a drink
Hold
to
on,
that.
what page is this we taking? Come on, hold on.
I was about to tell you what
Maybe
page
y'all
it
talking to
is.
nieces, y'all talking to daughters. I mean, we taking the page out of Renee book?
Yeah, take a page out of
Okay.
Renee Drake book.
Oh.
Don't let them know until you catch them.
And tell them everything.
And
Y'all
then
women
let 'em
bold.
know.
I fucked your daddy. That's why. Nigga, I just want to let you know that.
I'm just saying.
It's only one thing you cannot tell a guy is that you sucked another nigga dick. Don't say that.
Don't say
But
that.
you
Don't say
can tell
that.
him, I let that nigga hit that shit from the back, bitch.
No, I don't care about
Nigga,
that.
that'll break a nigga heart. Nigga, you know that dude, some nigga will die right there.
What if she say, nah, baby, I didn't cheat. I just gave him some head. See,
No,
that's
that's
worse to get some pussy like
that's
me.
that's
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 You
that.
worship this nigga?
Right.
Don't
Yes, that's that.
That's why.
Nigga, I'm about to.
But you
Don't
know
do
what?
that.
What happens from that?
The
though,
visual.
What happens from that is that the woman end up catching feelings for the guy that she really cheating with.
Yeah,
So then when homeboy,
Yeah.
That's why dudes be mad.
Yeah.
Right.
Because women
Yeah.
can't feel it. Niggas
Yeah.
don't give a
Yeah.
fuck.
We don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
We gonna keep it moving.
Fuck
So
it, it's a
when
sport.
women,
Yeah.
we as women, we step outside of the household and y'all leave. That's cool because we already know who next.
Yeah.
And then
Yes.
you know another thing about women, they start
saying.
liking their work husband.
Yeah.
For real.
Oh,
They be
yeah.
liking that nigga for real.
Yeah, you know
How
what
you
I'm
like he
saying?
just playing with you? Now you fucking him in the car?
We do not like our work husbands. We really do not like our work
Yeah,
husbands.
That nigga buy lunch
we
3
really
days a
don't.
week.
He's been buying you lunch for 2 months.
We just like him
Every
enough
day,
so he can
though.
do all of the stuff that our real man won't do.
But the crazy part about the work husband is the work husband, they stay in their lane. They don't
Right.
call.
They don't call you.
These niggas know.
Right.
Yeah, them niggas know
Shout
what
out
it is.
Right.
Nigga.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking this up.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking this up, but I'm gonna get pussy.
Hey, the nigga don't call after 7. He's like, no,
Yeah.
yeah.
He send you those good texts like good night, baby.
He gonna do that at 6:30.
No, what he
know
does
she gonna be with her
is
man.
he DMs you something that he seen, like he inboxes
Yes.
you like
Yes.
a reel
Yes.
or something.
Yes.
I'm giving out some gems today, y'all.
Exactly.
That's
he
to
do
see.
it.
That's
to see if you up.
That's the real
That's
tea.
to see if you up. And when they see that green bubble, you might reply to that, but they know you ain't replying to the
can't
text.
do it.
Right,
Then-
right,
then-
right.
Then he texts you at 6 to 8. You know the new J's coming. I'm gonna stand in line and get a bumper pair. I'm gonna get a bumper pair.
They matching it.
Dirty motherfucker. Now they at work matching at 8 o'clock. Oh ass nigga.
What's crazy is, out of all the pair of Jordans that I've had, I've never bought a pair of Jordans.
You ain't?
What? Never bought a pair of Jordans.
You got some Jordans too.
She
got some Jordans, too.
Yeah.
So they walk.
Hell yeah. So what about you, bro? Is cheating? Do you give it a second chance?
Hell no, I'm a man.
Yeah, we can't
We don't
get
give a fuck. We
Yeah,
can't do that.
Talk to me,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You know it.
Hell
You
yeah.
know it. Once you get that pussy up, nigga, it's for the streets.
Hell yeah.
For the street.
Even my
Yes.
side bitch, I be thinking all my hoes. I love all my hoes, nigga. I ain't gonna even lie.
What if she just be in a couple corners? What if she ain't hitting the street, but she going out on dates? She accepting texts. You know.
It's
Yeah.
different, you know what I'm saying? I'm a king out here. You know what I'm saying? We kings out here, dub.
Yeah.
It's
You
just
know
the
what I'm saying?
trenches. Some people just
She
for the
done went out and
trenches.
fucked a peasant.
Yeah.
I ain't having that.
I ain't gonna even lie. I'm protective
I can't
over
do
my
it. I
hoes,
can't
nigga.
do
I
it,
love
man.
them
Hey,
all,
man.
bitch. You ain't.
If you with me, I done did you good. You know what I'm saying? So if you out here doing that,
You
you done disrespected me.
Damn.
Right.
Cause I'm making sure you good.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
saying?
Now you like, fucking this nigga got me looking bad.
Hell
Let me
yeah.
tell
You know what I'm saying? They fucked up my reputation.
Like this.
So does the
You got a
sex?
nigga with hazel eyes.
The
But
fuck
wait,
up
so
right.
does the sex stop though?
Huh?
So does the sex stop?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? If it's like 2 in the morning, I just ain't got nothing going on.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I might wear rubber that night.
I'm definitely putting a rubber on to make her feel away. I'm putting a rubber on to make her feel away.
yeah.
She gonna be little nasty bitch.
No, let me tell y'all, that's
Hell yeah.
that's me
Yeah.
right there. If I find out my dude cheated, definitely when it's time to get down, I'm like, let's put on the rubber.
Motherfucker be in their
Nigga be like, damn, what I gotta put on the rubber for? Oh, nigga, you blew it.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna give y'all women. Listen to what I say. If you find out your man is cheating, you take him back. Just use the rose because he already cheating. So he
Just
getting
use
some
the
from
rose.
somebody.
That rose done fucked up a lot of relationships.
Use
up
the
there.
rose.
They got the
Yeah.
licking rose now, too. They got the one to do like
That
that.
do that
Try
little
on my
thing.
balls. If
They
I
do
can't
like
get
that.
make me want to try on my balls. That's real.
I told y'all, dude, threw that. That was his one last wish. He threw that bad boy away before he passed.
Straight up. Oh man.
Did you get another one?
No, because I'm just like, well, shit. If he threw it away, I don't want to.
Well, I mean, because he passed,
Do
So,
sex
so
toys
he
make
won't
y'all-
know now.
so he won't.
Do sex toys make y'all? Do sex toys make y'all not? Do sex toys take the thing away from the thing? Like,
No.
do y'all still get pleasure from good real dick?
Yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Just making
Ain't
sure.
nothing like
making
a real-
sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you
Some women
this.
got big ass dildos like this.
Okay.
Like nigga, you I can't compete.
So I'm gonna tell you, fellas. I'm gonna give y'all one.
Okay.
And I don't know if y'all have introduced sex toys into your bedroom.
No, not me. I'm
But
jealous.
sometimes sex toys can stimulate that woman and make her come go to another climax. Sometimes it can make her where she's just ready for you. You know what I'm saying? It's not always a bad thing. And then sometimes women, we know they fall short sometimes and they be like, damn, my bad. So then you got to break out your toy and then you got to hook yourself
Dudes
up.
don't just be having toys like that.
Shit.
My nigga
Let me
did,
tell
though.
you.
I got a nigga that did. Yeah,
Hey.
he
Oh,
called
he
the
was
show
about that life.
sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a nigga
Oh,
that
about
did
that life.
though. Yeah.
I had
He
this
had a
one guy.
suitcase. Like,
He
nigga,
had a
don't do it.
suitcase.
Yeah, I'm about to go over to house.
Hell no. I had one guy.
Jay, he probably let her tie him up,
Yeah,
dig that ball in
he
his
that
mouth.
type of nigga.
I don't
though.
think there's
damn.
anything wrong with that with toys. I mean, I feel
It's
like
fun,
that
I
keeps
guess.
the
As long as they tell you.
Hold on one second, y'all. We got a call. Oh,
that keeps.
what the fuck was in the phone? Oh, okay.
Shout out to the engineer Miles.
Shout out to
Back
Miles.
there doing sign language.
Yeah.
Shout out to Miles back there doing sign
Man, this hot
language.
motherfucker, man. It's cool.
It's hot as hell.
Let me tell
He
y'all.
got the hair going flowing.
Right?
out.
He got that hair out.
My whole hair. Oh,
She about to sweat her edges
My
out.
real hair is starting to curl up. It's so damn hot in here.
She's sweating them edges out.
Okay.
Don't get
I know, right?
You know they got them tattoo edges now. You know they. I want to see how that shit gonna go in the summertime.
Yeah.
When it's 90 degrees,
That
they
shit gonna be a
sweating
mess.
out.
It's gonna be
Oh, God,
sliding
I
down.
can't
You
wait.
would think that they got an extra eyelash.
Yeah.
You know somebody go viral with
What
that
talking
shit.
about, man? Y'all threw me on. What the
Well, shout out to the
They
braided
got
people.
We're
because I
talking
already
about,
made my appointment
Shout
to
out
get
to
some
the braid.
braids.
But no, your hair beautiful as hell. Look at
Yeah.
Damn, that is crazy. Melanin been popping.
I can't do too many compliments. I'm married. I can't get too many compliments. But yeah, it's nice. It's cool.
Thank you.
I want my shit slashed up, my shit bleached when I get home.
Come on, minimum. I know.
It's a drought. I'm like, it's a drought.
No, you know
I'm not gonna move to Vegas.
No.
that sun was out, so she got that.
I did get that vitamin D though.
She got
I got that
sun skin.
Good.
Well,
Yeah,
thank y'all. Thank y'all. You know what? I don't have a skincare regimen.
You know,
I do not have a skincare
you don't got no
regimen.
stuff that you use.
I do not. But, however, as I'm getting older, I'm in my 40s. I'll say that. As I'm getting older, I am starting to see a little blemishes in my skin, change of color. So if y'all have a African American dermatologist, drop that in our comments.
Drop it in the comments.
Drop it in the comments. We always supporting black businesses.
Well,
y'all know that's what we about.
I want to support my cousin. She got a Skinphoria.
Go ahead.
Over there off the off Michigan and Trumbo. She got one in Royal Oak. Skinphoria. She just opened one in Dallas right now. She's in the
shout
middle.
out.
She's
Give
single?
her name.
Is she single?
Give her name or come.
Jessica Hayes.
No, she's single.
Yeah, no, she married. She married. This is my dog too. Yeah.
Shout out to Jessica.
But, Skinphoria, they slapping too.
Shout out to
She been
Jessica.
on everything.
Shout out to her.
All them TV shows and everything. She
I went to
it's nice too. It's
I went
real
to Southfield High. She wasn't in my class.
Oh, you know her?
I
Okay.
do know her, but
Okay.
I was a little older than her.
Oh, okay.
So shout out to her because she
Yeah.
is doing her thing. I am friends with her
Oh,
on
she from
Facebook.
here. Okay, cool.
I'm friends with her on Facebook.
That's my
Her
cousin.
husband, kids, beautiful. When I tell y'all these three little girls is beautiful, these kids is beautiful. But I could tell she's really into her health,
Yeah.
skincare. Shout out to Skinphoria. I know a lot of people that go
Small
Shout out to her. Look at that.
small world again. Small world
Okay.
again.
Hold on one
Right.
second, y'all. Caller, thanks for calling Urbal Tea Podcast. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Welcome back.
Hey, thank you. Hey, what's going on?
We back, baby.
We back, baby. Hey, the other podcasts, they been holding it down, though. Shout out to them, but the best is back, man.
We
We don't
back.
give a fuck. And we ain't biting our tongues. It is what it is.
Make sure y'all like,
yeah.
share, and subscribe.
Hell yeah.
Do that.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Queen. How you been? You been all right?
Oh yeah, I'm excellent. Just sitting here laying across the bed watching y'all.
Man, we appreciate you. Miss Carmen in the building, Detroit
Miss
Table.
Carmen.
Man, we appreciate you calling. Huh?
I was listening to your guest, and he was saying that he wanted a 1 hour special.
Yeah.
You know, it's time for us to start creating our own stuff. Create your own 1 hour
Yeah,
special.
that's what we was talking about.
Oh,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
What's up? Thank you.
That way, that money will go straight to you, and you don't have to go through no third party.
Absolutely.
Amen, man.
And you a
Definitely.
spot, you know, get somebody to hook it up, tape it for you, 2-3 angles, and you good to go.
Oh, for sure, most definitely. Well, my thing is building up that material because that's a lot of material.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's okay, work on it.
Oh yeah, I'm working. on it.
Yeah, that's why
Thank
we
you
gave
so
him that
much.
year ago, man. We
Yeah.
definitely, I think we're going to try to help him out with it, too. I think
Thank
people
you.
should call. I think people should hit his Cash App and let's help fund him.
Oh,
you know what I'm
shit.
saying? I think we
Yeah.
should crowdsource
Okay.
that
We make
motherfucker.
anyone.
Hell yeah, bro. We're going to drop his Cash App at the end and y'all can
My
donate to
man.
his Cash App
Yeah.
and try to help him build his own thing. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to help him podcasting, Brooks Media. We're going to help you, brother. We're going to get you to the top, man. Shit.
Let's do it, baby.
Yeah, thanks for calling. Miss
right,
Carmen,
well,
Detroit
thank you so
Table
much.
Talk.
Come on,
Make sure
Thursday.
y'all
Come on,
tune
Thursday.
in Saturdays at 5 o'clock.
Oh, tune in.
Hell yeah, man. But no, man, y'all, hey, man, this has been a good ass show, man. I appreciate
That was
y'all,
dope.
man,
Yeah,
man.
dope
For
as
real,
hell.
for real, man. Hell yeah. But far as, what about you, Rita D? If somebody cheat, you ain't answer the question. You,
Listen, I'm at the point in my life where if you cheat, take your ass on. I'm good. I ain't trying to be.
work it out, friend.
I'm not doing that shit no more. I have in the past. I have taken somebody back when they cheated. But once you figure out and learn what your worth is and who you are and that peace, because I don't want to be the stalker again. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to
Damn, crazy motherfucker.
Damn.
bust out the window no more.
Damn.
No more.
I'm not trying
No
to be
more.
giving statements.
Hell no.
I'm not trying. Listen,
Again.
we all make a choice when we wake up.
Yeah.
And if you choose to be with somebody else, just be with them.
Yeah.
Just let me know what it is, and you can do you.
That's how I feel. You
It's
gotta-
a line waiting for me.
Yeah, yeah.
It is a line.
That's how I
I
feel.
had my heart broken before, man.
Yeah, me too. That shit
I
was the
said,
worst.
one time, man, it was Valentine's Day. I ain't
Oh,
told nobody
shit.
this
Not
either,
on
man.
Valentine's
I ain't never told
Day.
nobody this. You know, Valentine's Day. She went up missing. We was in love, I thought. She went up missing, man. I had to be about 19, maybe 20. And I was like, damn, calling all day. Ain't she in there? So I pulled up to her house. I sat a block away. I just sat there and just hurt. And she pulled up with another dude. And my heart was broken.
Man.
Was your stomach hurting?
Yeah, all that.
Damn.
That was so
love.
sad. That was love.
You
Right?
didn't
That was
run up
so sad.
run up and say, bitch, you on your flowers?
Yeah, I pulled up. I'm like, bitch. I pulled up a bunch of shit, too, man. I couldn't even get a refund or nothing.
I would have put up on both of them. Hey, man, here go her flowers, bro.
You already know.
You raggedy, bitch.
Bitch, I'm crazy. Let me tell you something.
I was hurt, though. I was hurt. That was the most pain I ever felt in my life.
Yeah, I got hurt, too.
I ain't
once
been
you
hurt
got
since. I've been
through it-
pimping ever since.
But I'll tell you one thing about hurt. One thing about hurt is once you get through it, all that other shit, you can get through the rest. I'm telling you. It take that one, maybe two.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe two, but that first one, and I'm talking about
That shit feel
real
like death.
love.
That shit feel
Not
like death.
that high school, baby, I can't wait to see you tomorrow. We gonna wear matching
Yeah,
shoes.
that you get through that, but that real one, that
That
adult
real
first one,
one?
yeah, that adult
Yeah.
first.
Y'all seen that Kamal Smith movie, that new one he got out? What about the girl?
Good man.
Yeah, good man. Y'all seen that?
I
ain't
haven't
seen
seen
that.
But I'll watch it tonight.
Did you see at the beginning when he fell on the wall? And
When he
just
fell right.
fell down the wall, crying.
No, but that's
and
real
then it
shit.
happened again.
But you know
That's
what? You know
real.
what? When you get
Yeah,
hurt,
that's how you be feeling.
yeah, when you get hurt from that first adult love, can't nothing help you heal but time, nigga.
Yeah.
You can sit there, all that shit you could talk about,
Yeah.
whatever, but nigga, ain't nothing gonna help you but time. That shit made me didn't want to be in love again.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to be in love. Like, nigga, I'd rather love you, but I don't want to be in love with you
Yeah.
because, nigga, I'm scared of how crazy I am. I don't know how
Yeah.
crazy I am.
You know what? Ooh,
I can see crime of passion.
You taking me
Don't
back.
she triggered.
You taking me
She done
back.
got triggered in this month.
I'm gonna tell you this. Y'all gotta stop playing with people. Stop playing with
real.
people because y'all ending up dead.
Y'all saying
I
that
ain't
shit
saying this
snapped.
right.
Snapped.
I'm not saying this right. But stop playing with people's feelings and stop putting yourselves before other people because what you gotta understand is when you love somebody and you care about that person, and I'm talking about genuinely or do anything for that person and that person hurt you, you might end up in a dumpster or in the back seat. And I'm not saying it's right. I don't want nobody to love me to death, but I also don't want to cause hurt on somebody where they feel like they gotta hurt me like that.
Right,
I'm not
right.
saying it's right, but sometimes I be understanding like
I just know I can't be locked up with a bunch of niggas. So I'm like, man, fuck
Hell
this bitch.
yeah. I remember every time I was going back to jail,
Like, fuck
the
that
nigga who
shit.
used to be at the thing, he be like, man, you must got a boyfriend in here. You keep coming back. And nigga, that was the last time I went. Shit. But all right, man, we're going to get to the part of the
wait,
show,
you didn't
man.
answer the question.
They know I'm crazy. Bitch, I'm going to beat you up, nigga. I'm going to jail. I'm going to fight your cousins. Because I know they coming, so I'm going to say, call
I
them
know
before I
they
hit you.
coming.
Call him nigga.
Call them. I'm about to jump on your ass.
Call
'cause
Wayne, bitch.
Hell yeah. Don't cheat on me, especially after. I ain't gonna jump on no woman. Y'all know I ain't gonna jump on no woman, but I'm definitely gonna tear her car up and snatch the goddamn ceiling fan out the wall. But nah,
Hey,
man, don't cheat
call
on
me
me.
this time, please.
Yeah.
I got too much to lose.
You know
was the
what?
papa in
If I
Chick
got- you know
TV.
what? If I got cheated on and I had a big dick, I wouldn't care. Well, my dick ain't all that, so I got a goddamn bitch. I got to be secure. But no, I couldn't go through the pain no more, man. When you in a relationship and you get hurt like that, the pain be more of after you know. You know what I'm saying? Now you can't trust this motherfucker. Now that wherever they want to go, you questioning this shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
honestly, I don't want to send myself through that. That's why when Rita D said that, I was like, yeah. I wouldn't want to
I
send
don't wanna be a
myself
stalker.
through
I
that.
gotta
Yeah, I'm
worry
not
about
gonna be
what
crazy.
you doing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, man, we're gonna get to the best part of the show. Can I get a round of applause for this section of the show? This is Rita D. We got 5 minutes. So let's go.
All right, y'all. So since we had a couple of months off, I just had a lot of time to think about some of the things that I was gonna do better as a person. Every
sounded
phase
gay.
of my life, every phase of my life, I just want to be better. 2023 came in. I had another birthday. When you had your birthdays, you get that revelation. You get older, you start realizing what you accept and what you don't want to accept. So for me, I think I had an epiphany, and I just want to share with everybody. So for me, I got to start listening more. And we got to start listening to one another. We got to start listening to one another. Truly listening, though, and hearing what that person is saying and acknowledging what they're saying. Because at the end of the day, if you just blowing air and you're not listening to that person, how can you make the relationship better?
That's real shit.
Taking into account what really matters and who really matters. Sometimes we keep people in our lives and their season is up. You gotta know when to let go. Sometimes God take them people out your life, but we bring them back. We gotta start setting boundaries. I gotta start setting boundaries in every phase of my life. I'm talking about relationship, workships, friendships. We have to start setting boundaries, because if we don't, we're gonna be back at the same place we were before. We have to prioritize our time. We don't have time to do nothing, y'all. We got 24 hours in a day. 8 to 10 of those hours we working or we commuting to and from work. Then we getting home, we cooking, you have kids, you getting them together, you doing homework. Before you know it, it's time to go to bed. You got to prioritize time and put yourself first sometimes. You also have to start understanding. You got to be a little bit more understanding to your friends, to your mate, to your family. The reason why is because sometimes we can't make everything, but you got to understand that I can't be there. But if I could, I would. We got to start valuing each other as a whole, as people. Who's there for you when you need them? Think about it. Tomorrow you went to jail.
Right, we're gonna be there.
Who gonna be there? Your mama and your girl. That's it. That's real talk.
Your girl.
Yeah, stop allowing people to continuously show who they are. Set your future up. Start investing in yourself. Take some money out your check, put it to the side, invest in yourself. Take back your energy, your peace, your loyalty, your love, your self-care, and just do it for you.
That's it. That's
Rita D's read.
Rita D's read. Round of applause.
Rita.
Y'all watch this whole show to watch Rita D's read. Y'all ain't gotta watch. I'm gonna start doing the milk trick of y'all ass. Don't be fast forwarded on us. But man, we want to give y'all a chance, man. I want to thank Rita D, man, this best co-host I got. We finna go to the top with this shit. We not stopping no more. This season 3 of Urbal Tea Podcast. Season 3 of Urbal Tea Podcast.
How I met? Okay, so
We only got 2 minutes left.
Me and Dub been friends since we were 16.
Yeah.
I just met Wayne Mack at a comedy show.
Yeah, a comedy show.
At a comedy show. And it was lit, y'all. He got a comedy show coming up this Thursday. There's somebody in the background.
Man, this is podcast at its best. But if we got 2 minutes left, go ahead, shout out to when we all gonna be
I
at this
need
week.
y'all to pull up Thursday at Wall Street Orchard Lounge. It's gonna be popping. It's gonna be slapping. I got the Jokers of Wall Street, the Wall Street Orchard Lounge. We got Melvin Bender host, headline. I keep doing it. Headlining. We got April Hollywood, Buddy Love. It's gonna be slapping. Please pull up. We got a special surprise guest from Detroit, but he popping out here all over the place.
How much is it to get in?
How much is it?
Free to get in.
Free.
What?
You can reserve your booths for free as well.
Man,
What time?
Wayne Mack, look Wayne Mack up on Facebook. You can go to comedian_Wayne Mack. 8:00 p.m. Showtime probably gonna start by 8:30, but get there by 8:00 and get a good parking spot.
And we all coming out. We gonna pack that bitch
We got
out.
a booth.
I already got a booth.
Renee Drake,
already
where you at?
reserved.
Yeah.
Period.
Yo, Renee Drake, Facebook, and June 7th, catch me at the Excalibur.
Shout out to the Excalibur.
Wait, you in Vegas? Let them know what
No, what is
that?
that? On Plymouth. Look on Plymouth.
Oh, let them know.
Doing something like that. On Plymouth. June 7th.
All right. Well, I'm Uncle Dub, man, and we out this motherfucker. I want to appreciate everybody who
Thanks for
watched
having
us.
us, man.
This season 3, Wayne Mack, y'all better be there on the 25th to 7th. Y'all better be at the Excalibur. I'm with Rita D. This Uncle Dub. We out this motherfucker. Urbal Tea Podcast. Gangsta.